Hey guys, it's New Name and welcome back. Today I'm on a different account, but I wanted to take a moment and talk about minigames in old school RuneScape, how they're different from RuneScape 3, and the recent changes to Castle Wars, and why, as a RuneScape 3 player, I think they made sense no matter how poorly they were executed, and the future of minigames in old school RuneScape will probably continue that way. So before we get into that, make sure to subscribe if you aren't in. When you get to the end, let me know down below if you agree or disagree with my opinion. So I want to start off by saying that we're here over at Castle Wars on old school RuneScape. So as you can see, this is the official Castle Wars world, and it is fairly busy. I don't know if I can scry on RuneScape 3, I can watch it. But as you can see, I hop in. There's tons of people here in the waiting room. Tons of people in both sides. So, like, in this, you can only use it Gothic's portal. But yeah, there's tons of people in both sides, and you don't have to wait too long. The rewards recently were changed so that when you win, no matter, or if you win, if you lose, no matter what, you still get tickets, and then they added the loot boxes, which I'm sure everyone is aware of. If you aren't, basically, the reason people are upset is because it basically made it so bots can just kind of sit here and get a bunch of free money, or an Iron Man. Not that I do this on my Iron Man, because I think it kind of defeats the purpose of RuneScape, and I like to have fun when I play. So yeah, if I were to trade with Lanthus, I can see that they have these supply crates, which I don't even have to spend tickets on to get. Now, the controversial opinion for me as a RuneScape 3 player is the game needed it. I'll show later, but if you go to RuneScape 3, minigames are dead. Now, you could say, oh, that's because RuneScape 3 is dead. But we also have this thing called minigame spotlight, where they try to force people to go to minigames by you get rewards just for sitting there passive, kind of like you do here on Castle Wars, and get a thing called Thaler. Now, this Thaler is used for, basically, you can buy all the upgrades from other minigames. You can buy upgrades from other minigames. You can buy Void Knights stuff. You can buy XP as well, and some other things that are kind of important, and tons of other things like your Silverhawk boots, Silverhawk feathers, AFK XP, tons of things, even clue scrolls. Now, I say this was needed on old school RuneScape because on RuneScape 3, minigames are dead. So I'm going to switch over really quick, pull this over. This is RuneScape 3. Now, this isn't the old school, or the RuneScape 3 spotlight today, so the game is dead. No one's playing it. Even if let's see, if I hop over to the official Castle Wars world, it's still it's dead. There's no one here. You can see, oh, there's 100 players. None of those people are here. Not a single one of them will be playing Castle Wars. We hop on over. You'll see super quickly that it is dead. Now, why is that? You could say again, it's because RuneScape 3 is a dead game. I think it's more because none of these have any use. These are all cosmetics. The consumables are only for in the game. Kind of useless. It's useless. None of these are useful. Like, none of them. So why would I play this minigame? The only time this minigame is played is when it's a spotlight and people just AFK the minigame like they do on old school RuneScape. The uncomfortable truth about minigames on both games is no one likes to play them anymore. If they don't give you something, if you can't justify skipping bossing, skipping skilling, skipping something to play, you're not going to play. The people who do play don't care about efficiency, but so much of RuneScape, both RuneScape 3, old school RuneScape, is all about efficiency. I think the number one comment on my old school RuneScape series is, man, why is it taking you so long to do everything? I'm playing for fun. I'm playing to enjoy the game, and that's not what the RuneScape and old school RuneScape player base want. I think that's okay. The player bases are both getting kind of older. I know myself, I've been playing it since I was in middle school, and now I'm an adult with full-time job and pay taxes, which sucks. But yeah, like, why would you play this on old school RuneScape? RuneScape 3 even made it took it off of the completionist cape, which, so we have our max cape kind of like that guy has on, and then a completionist cape where it just basically you've touched everything in the game and it's a max cape slightly cooler. But yeah, they try to force people to play the game. They hated it so much they removed it. So like I said, if there aren't a reason to play it, no one's going to play it. Like, okay, leagues, I think leagues, even without, like, I think this guy made me think of leagues because he's wearing the cosmetics and stuff. But even without the cosmetics, you might see people playing it because it has a, like, high scores, leaderboards. But I think the more reason people play it is for the rewards, because you can get a lot of easy money if you're a low-level player to get some rewards and sell them. So, and then, like, while we're here, I could also hop over to, teleport over to Soul Wars, and Soul Wars is the same. On RuneScape 3, Soul Wars is dead. Just all minigames on RuneScape 3 are dead. Now, you can argue that, I mean, I would argue too, that a lot of these here on both games, or on old school RuneScape for both Castle Wars minigame and the Soul Wars minigame, are bots. But that makes it so people can actually play the game, because there's people here to play it, because they're here for the rewards. They're here for the crates. They're here for the pet. There's cool things to get from it. If they got rid of these crates, people would not play these mini games, and within a short amount of time, they would be dead. I think right now I'm assuming this is dead right now because I'm on the least populated world. That's probably why. But like I was saying, they would be dead. They're probably going to add these to more of the other mini games too as time goes on, because why, oh why, would you play Soul Wars for 3 hours when you could go do something else if the only thing you could get was just the usual rewards? I haven't done it on this account, so I don't think I can see them, but yeah, so it's crazy. I don't think people understand exactly how things are on, like, with these mini games. But anyways, I'm rambling at this point. Let me know down below. Do you agree? Do you think mini games, sadly, as much as I loved them back in the day, and probably many of you have fond memories, do you think they're just dead content without these rewards? Do you think these rewards are put in to force players to play? Do you agree with me that without these rewards are needed to keep these mini games alive? Do I like the fact that they just print money into the game? No, I think it's going to hurt the old school RuneScape economy in the long run. But the other option is the mini games are dead on arrival. So let me know down below. Like I said, subscribe if you aren't. Give the video a like if you liked it. Dislike it if you disliked it. And I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.